Welcome to James Bond Fan Events. Give us 5 minutes, we'll give you James Bond. I'm excited to tell you today my prediction, who must replace Daniel Craig as James Bond in the movies. Now, we never do any spoilers here at James Bond Fan Events. We avoid spoilers, we hate spoilers. Please don't post them in the comments. But I'm going to tell you, because I know who must replace James Bond. Hint number 1. Both Daniel Craig and before him, his predecessor with the tux, Pierce Brosnan, had 4-5 contracts. That is, they make 4 films for Eon Productions, the producers of the Bond films, and then with what's called a 2-way option on the 5th film. So Pierce made 4 films, Goldeneye, Tomorrow Never Dies, World's Not Enough, Die Another Day. And then for the 5th film, either the producers or Mr. Brosnan could opt out. That is a 2-way contract. Either of them could say no. The producers said no, and there was no 5th Brosnan film. In the same way we have 4 Daniel Craig films, you know them, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre. And then both Craig and the producers, after some hand-wringing, decided to make the 5th film. As of the taping of this video, it's coming out later this year, after a year's delay. No Time to Die. 4 5-way options. Now, consider this. With more than 7 years to shoot and release Brosnan's 4 Bonds, and 14, now going on 15 years for Daniel Craig's 5 Bonds, don't wait for any 40-year-olds who are now rumored to become James Bond. Tom Hardy, Idris Elba. We can talk about that in other videos, and we will. But I'm telling you, they are too old today to be playing James Bond in their 50s, almost 60s. Consider Daniel Craig himself. He was announced as James Bond in 2005 for Casino Royale, which aired in 2006. Now, as of this taping, it's 2021. It's been 16 years. The Bond films are no longer being made annually as they were in the 60s, or biannually as they were in the late 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's taking several years between each film. We'll talk about that in a future video. But it took Pierce a long time. It took Daniel Craig a long time. And when No Time to Die hit screens, after this multi-year journey, Daniel Craig's going to be about 53 years old. So I can tell you, if you contrast that with Sean Connery, who knocked out his first 6 Bonds between 1962 and 1971, in just 9 years, with a George Lazenby Bond film interposed, or Roger Moore, who did his 7 Bond films for Eon Productions between 1973's Live and Let Die and 1985's View to a Kill, there's no way anyone but a young man will be tapped as the next James Bond. The producers will invest tons of time and money in that James Bond because he has to be fungible, as we discuss in other videos. And they're going to pick someone in his 30s, maybe even in his 20s, because if he signs a 4 or 5 contract, he'll be there a long time to come. So please subscribe to our Bond Fan Events videos. They're quick and they're easy, just like James Bond can be sometimes. And I urge you today to trust Jesus for eternal life if you haven't already. Trust Him. He's the only way to heaven. Thank you.